of our youngest film stars. Here she is to tell us of her trip. Jean Simmons.
Welcome home, Jean. It seems ages since we last saw you in Great Expectations.
It seems ages since I was home last, but it's only 4 months. But we've traveled so far and done so much and seen so many new things that I think it'll take me another 4 months to calm down.
Well, we have heard something of your adventures while you were away. You've been to Fiji to make the film of the Blue Lagoon, haven't you?
Yes, and it was even more wonderful than I had imagined it could be. It wasn't only the actual filming, you see. We flew out via France and India and Singapore and, lots of places, down to Australia, and returned via Hollywood and New York. Really, my mind is still in a whirl of colors and impressions.
It must be, especially when everything was for the first time for you on this trip. Well, now, did your Blue Lagoon Island live up to the book in your dreams?
In some ways, even more so. The beaches and the surf and the coral, the colors of the sea and the sky, and the incredible fishes and birds, all those things are like fairyland. But what the romantic writers forgot to mention, though, are the sand crabs, the rats, the mosquitoes, and the flies. Oh, and the hurricanes and torrential rain, not to mention the hard work.
Well, it wasn't all a picnic, then.
Well, it certainly wasn't. And in fact, if it hadn't been for the wonderful cooperation we had from the Fijians in the Asawa group of islands where we were shooting, I don't think the picture could have been made. They carried our equipment up cliffs and mountains, gave up their buris, their huts, for us to sleep in, and worked for us like Trojans. It was very moving when we left to see those great strapping men weeping like children.
Well, it sounds as though the whole unit had quite a tough job.
Oh, they did. Transporting all the heavy Technicolor equipment was heartbreaking, but everybody loved the trip. I don't think any unit has traveled 12,000 miles to make a picture before.
I shouldn't think so.
Our chief trouble, though, was homesickness. We lived like natives, and when work was done, we had nothing to do but wonder what people would be doing back home.
Well, I can tell you, we weren't eating tropical fruits and sitting beneath waving palms, anyway.
Well, nor were we. We had very few bananas in Yasawa, because they weren't ripe. Though we did get plenty of coconuts. And as for sitting beneath waving palms, we were too busy scratching our bites to notice them.
Well, there's magic tropic nights, eh? Well, Jean, I know it's hardly fair to ask you to sum up such an experience in a few words, but will you try for us?
Well, I'd like to, but I haven't really sorted it out in my mind yet. It was all very thrilling beyond words. There is magic in the tropics, and wherever we went, there was a new and exciting experience. Australia was wonderful, and so was America.
Well, what about Hollywood?
Oh, I dreaded going there, but I thought they'd be sophisticated and dripping with jewels and pearls all over the place. But everyone was very, very sweet. But even with all this excitement and wonderful experience, it's certainly nice to be home again.
Well, most of us find that out sometime or other, Jean. And anyway, it's nice to have you back, and we'll look forward to seeing the film. Now, I'll bet you'll make us forget those flies. Yeah.